Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
While Mayfield action mre aso say yedi every Kessben television so ebro baby awo wiase afana nyina mo amutie Kessben 93.3 radio emra so say dia gudie mu nsem no ebro papa no bede nyina no ewa ha asam no etisai abjafo eba bam na say mre no so a mo nso ya hwe de mo de ba be kan ma dwumadie no asipie ba mo nyina akwaba ya chie obia no pay eba program yi eso 0507168557 0507168557 and on the SMS line on for messages number Mohammed for WhatsApp near 0244263902 0244263902 WhatsApp line between the videos and so afaso de abre your Twitter handle near at Kessben Sports M at Kessben Sports M with me actually live or Twitter twitter.com/Kessben TV with my download to Kessben FM app and so Play Store. Now also watching me Ashley and I will hear live Facebook. One will share live on Facebook. No, Kessben Sports on Facebook. Oh no, na share amaunia and so be Ashley. And then also midfield action. Yanko Tony Montana ho na on farm on no and so emi go tentem enfa and my enra and a transfer they were Europe e ba we na players no why and a echo hin mu nsem nyina no Tony ababwa no awde ebre number 4 e kan dodo no Thomas third party last minute but me move here echo Arsenal from Atletico Madrid na ehonsem buburia and that's some kitu akra we ama CK Akono head coach Emma the senior national team the Black Stars ako tweet asembi na dey na auditu da and so akọ generate nsem bebrebe ye kwa ba ne so ba cheche ya dwen kakra e de afa ho tennis ekoso yin anim Roland Garros I also koso e France mem do quarter final stage you know na e honsem so bebrebe aye de bremo hey Liverpool Corona no am say if the club we no go we say third player what is positive e Liverpool the moon sem ni ade abranti ababo na e de brain ye news ahodo every clubs no emu and the member ahodo bebre ani na no ye de bremo ye ba fie so a P ha I know so the Bremo Mobia in a video every akra Emraso midfield action Kessben 93.3 Papa Montana di Tony
award you na good morning
let's say
na me adnan so
Yakopa do bia Yakopa
de na me aso nkra bedi mi ho
menkra abedi ho
from Virginia
oh nice one
Richie,
Ronaldo
Opoku Boatin Ronaldo
oh
Ose na o he live on Facebook
yeah
now ka so be call offense so Jamal Mame no
okay Ronaldo nye na ehwe
Ronaldo nie
wow
na
nice
Jamal Mame na ka so ba kosa no offense so
yeah
also person support to say kwanda wa
why not
na ono call offense so want me by in person
okay
nti obey na said kama
oh nice
wa mame bomo de same famo
okay
I am ready
oh nice Ronaldo nakopon shira pa mensat kan wa ha na ebeko nakopon shira pa na se mehwa na 1 2 3 4 5 Jamal Mame Sabeka nakopon shira pa 500 Ghana Ronaldo nakopon shira na me koso a ese wo ka ho na okujame okay
no problem
bese odi machi na okujame fin so wiki wa go say
Jamal ye fan ko test waters na ye ko ni hu adwuma Mame ne ya ye be na mane
na ye mo na mane adwuma Mame ne ye no okay
so hu adwuma Mame ne
okay Mame no ye dana sipa Ronaldo God bless you so much ye ko wiki na fi dey say ko ye bia no so ye tumi akọ ye all right Montana di Tony
Walinti yenya hwensama ekoso onkofo ekroso emena so hwensama ACC onkofo ekroso aha Kessben FM 3.3 Facebook so ko Kessben Sports on Facebook na for Kessben Television so obetimi ahwen live nti yenshama no nsama say FMF eno transfers kakra eno enso etimi apel ko Europa major windows no eno enso etimi abo as a coach 11 trophies and 2 spell no ono enso etimi age e de Amalos Blancos and still obenya na Spanish media abibia na omo Zidane tiri so waso odene ho a ontia se wase so Zidane also because Zidane odene betim a compare the likes of Sir Alex Ferguson former manager Man United and Arsene Wenger omo ye coaches omo ye legends omo for Zidane and for enter the same level because Zidane ono enso ayade such Champions League obetim agya to asoma komiensa na in all first and second coming no what me agi 11 trophies ni coaching se fata ba so body ni kwan sa manfo enso edinatem ye bi san se Barca fans ne kasa omo see VAR and ebo madwe look at my see enko obi aso ntse sansem no ensem rodon rather some oteasia enya de ye because VAR no at a point etimi kwatiomo nebom se ekoma mo a na obi eka na ekwatiomo a onte se media no ene Barca for no obi enso eka se we de na osenke koma madoda akọ enso etia Madrid na yebisa se Gareth Bale obi a eka se Bale suba enye ana oso oya modema Gareth Bale abebo edema madoda elekwa enso obi a enso edina tem also oye wonderful player on and off the field way any ansama I'm Luka Modric nso I'm etimi edi atuja Ike Garcias oye former goalkeeper Emma Los Blancos when the bobo kono so no the we are no person carry an ending and yes and the team end day a heart attack any problem debris I want health ne morning or consider say obetim areta na mo na kanya plan ni say obetim areta impromptu no so twen e ma ni bibia etim ekoso kama ne so yade na etim amo no etim areta the we are no person the transition team na afne carry team end ne nya sa no Ike Garcias no de no eno enso etim ko e de ema no na okọ La Liga na Real Madrid about 4 games 3 wins and 1 draw no enso team I record na statistics ni man Zidane on the second team used to play to do our 4 games enso team abon Cadiz any team used to 4 players do drop in the 4 games team abo 24 players and Cadiz used and Zidane on in all 4 matches no 23 players rotation a year juma ye pa enti Cadiz 1 omo na 24 players 4 matches omo etimi asesa Madrid so about 4 games 23 players rotation to Zidane and so etimi ayuso omo Ricky Puig say Barca for etimi register no first team say on ba as academy player mum oba as a first team player said here Ansu Fati omo register no Barca omo first Mr Pepe and Ricky Puig so omo etimi aya when your opportunity so be free Barca and kwada no say we graduate here obesi akan edi ama Barca omo enso first team no na Antoine Griezmann on Ecole Blues France omo enso many man omo prepare for UEFA Nations League and enso ebetim abaso na Didier Deschamps Antoine Griezmann onye happy position Ronald Koeman obon Barca obon out of position say obon right wing go osinya ade a ebo akoda no oye unhappy Barca omo enso aso some bon position ono Antoine Griezmann ono enso na Jimmy Redknapp Harry Redknapp ne ba say I am Centroni Nansima Jimmy Redknapp editor Manchester for I am from Swapa or Eric Bain Victor Lindelof any Harry Maguire Chris Smalling onimbo echomo miensa na play onimu bo echomo miensa last year oko prove say onimu bo ne bo wabra na obolon Emma Roma na obetin say eno Manchester for tono amas Chris Smalling and so kosia kan edi Amaroma also adwene ho a ote ase a enya ade o say because ono am Chris Smalling nimbo eche Manchester defenders a omon am enso ho na ne papa nkasa Harry Redknapp nso akasa wo so no the okan the man for beka se bi wabodan a crazy name the okan and it's expect for Tottenham Hotspur ebetimi age Premier League and enso ekos Jose Ba niema ekoyi pa e the Emma Spurs even on last match impo omo ekoche United Old Trafford the question say so somebody bono or him self for Tottenham and so ebetimi age Premier League no and no Manchester for try bia na so anye Jadon Sancho and they move to United and so antim amas na wemu the entire move no antim amaso and esa na Manchester for ebesa Jadon Sancho otiase for a pay cut into Nisika Limpa Manchester for yaso betua no na esika or they compare there Jadon Sancho ejo Dortmund pa Dortmund dey na so na kwara no dwene won tiase obi ameba new club mostly me have started pay cut because of COVID Misika currently me Dortmund and was no chance car but Manchester or dwene ho a na ade otiase a ebe ye no kan bi na ma sa move no enso antim amaso na Manchester for dentia omaka Sancho say on tiase for a pay cut ni say na ne transfer no bibia or combine agent fee the plan ebeje the Dortmund ebeje na ne nyina no ebesi 227 million pounds sikan e was so ntina Manchester forecast ono enso enti ase na pay cut no etim anya adwuma ye kwa charge for so ya omoto bebre omo enso etimi atom bebre eno ade ba kwa anye fikayo tomorrow na ne de nimpo na ewo so a onte say e ka 10 minutes ama window na close no na fikayo tomorrow de no enso etimi echo off into air last minute obagana time na 9:50 almost 10 p.m. and asadino and so etimi close na ka West Ham and a club and ka oko e ka 10 minutes ama we no close no se debi obe short na people position and so Chelsea omo and so ahye na e ko France Saint Etienne for boafu aden almost Arsenal for impabone for William Saliba last year be ball loan emomu F5 pa aden this year William Saliba onya bi more the Ghana sahwe aden and once again amanfa koda no amfama omo on loan Saint Etienne for no dwene ho a enya ade omo akoma enso edwo so kra na Thomas Partey enso etim ebai na edo se am Thomas Partey oye right player so be ama Arsenal Football Club na Arsenal for am AC Partey e wosoro na omo fa ne ensi from kwa ne mon ewo numu pa on and off the foot Partey one or a leader a ban of bon so Partey any bopan enti edu akan se me brand aya positive efa Ghana yanka say Thomas Partey ho an ono enso ebo pataba so se Partey de was register Premier League no ono enso ebetim aye adwuma na former youth team coach Emma Atletico Madrid ono na tete Thomas Partey na papa no am ye friend Xavi na ensema Xavi or the air to join and say oye Partey na o potential po exchange David here you said here any party and our Atletico am youth team no enso e sha se am edi free na Xavi Banos so akasa o se Partey de o expect say Premier League no oben nante and e because ball no onmubo o he style of play now and Premier League no e be suit Partey brutality Arsenal for omo enso emosi because Partey aba infinity adwuma no eno enso etimi ese no ya obi a o tete Partey am from Enkorabremu na Ole Gunnar Solskjaer say Edinson Cavani Manchester fans the Munyan to Boise or the ghost and a anti Cavani then feel you ghost in the Sejo a bebe brutal.
Okay. Montana Di Tony
na Liverpool
Ronaldo Buamu adia o say mfama Jamal Mame no me pese odisi okay e ba me ho a bibia betimasi
responsibilities
those into area na ko yi na ko pass do fasi edu dana e be kono na oyi aba what wo da se me judi ntina ode aba Jamal Mame ya chia pa ewo ye offense na me tete o re mfama ene omo hwere omo de hie ni na ko kontu mu na all right at say
na me adumo na so e
na ko pa dum bia e boko pa na Alhaji Adey
oh the Otto Berman me na job so kai me
okay
yeah
okay
that's it
all right because of because
no na me da wase
so watch you nya se gua habem na
say first no o kan tuma no bibi ana
o fe na anwono mo isi ni na say why rubber say no say ni na we ruga na hodin
wo
Alhaji man say wo ho na say da bia me to bibro di na na be mase ana bia me ba me to waje mo
October me
da na be mase wa
o say my mistakes or this was something that was say ni padi o jofo who's my mistake I don't want to correction
okay
tell my jar to say that was
okay I see
senye bibia entra
Alhaji me di no ya kakra
na Alhaji say
Alhaji baba shai
yeah
Alhaji me di no ya kakra
say you are in pacho
say na wuti ha kwa miki etme bi na no aka say wabo obada wanya sembia nkanje osu na yan wa hina na Alhaji una utuafo na ya chia otine miki etmi bi na no kan se wabo oba Alhaji wan ka hwe yanten ano an se u de unye bi de na Islam na nye
sana Alhaji ga on say in Christianity so
na even na yeso obo oba okay the next question Kwame
yes
am I saying now okay the so abombe se nka se bo bi adi e ma do say na wa za ko bro ba kon de e no
but ne ben ma yo
o ne bon bi abato
ta fi ade na cost su
nka se bo bi ani mi ma mo bi adi e ka me ne be na fe e ma say na wa bo ya o fi se
jo abracho na se ma na me ke be no gurugura me
Alhaji me ana ma we su kon ma gurugura
maybe yes go
no woni no we su kon ma
su kon ma
yes
okay say adan unim de esi
alaje nya 70
adabia
ndi wo suko no mo nanim
tie me uni ho asem nam tena wakonya no ono so tena ho nti wa ma ona mafia
no na tim nye nyinimu
nti mafia no
oh okay I see
nti wa ma me mafia no
wa me memfa we nyame se e ma se no waboro wo mo fire to no for Saturday be was umraze was umraze no aburo no chira
oh maybe
4
hey they said
say na also aburo say 3 aburo ma 3 don't carry
that be emphatic
waburo say what should aburo ma 3
now that's all baby o say oh me boy ana me kunu bumi ana me ni age unti bi da
e o de ni bia
me so what bi da
o mo ne normal o de ni
o ba de normal say
o de ni bia e o de sare ko si e
me ni yesa o bumi ana me ni age
communicate esa police be fa this year
tell me the police be for me
ba ko yeso
obanu o de me kono no se ni age no o de ni ko
ba ko yeso head no
akwati we o de loma
no chika to ba ku so nti na head say pie true or false we dey run it
general I know
you say we okay who is one down who that some way ntwam I'm telling you
oh mata
so we are proud so because my bo matre
dey be me tell say ma wie etem
koso
aba tu omo so bu o ma no mani age
ba ko head say pie oloko do no ko head say pie
o de ma semban we you ubododo
okay koso
general mama shasi enfan free ada romanti enne obeche credits
oh yes Mr. Credit minim say I am ready enka quickly yemfa emra kobiamu na di message bi aba na minim say okay boss, you mean Mickey head butted someone and the person is still alive and sane with this Thor hammerhead? Oh God, it's wonderful. A friend is asking Kwame, not me, a lady friend on Facebook. She's watching now. James in a different IT department, Kobiamwa. You know, they abase wahunu Facebook. Na and one was say Udi uti akobo bi team albakon tiasi. Sabi ozai normal.
O ba bi na cho Facebook.
I say na Kobiamwa.
Kobi ono ka odika.
Okay.
Me kwa monitor me hu. Ai.
Ko ko yesu ni wa.
O say.
Ko yesu ni wa. One ni.
Kobi de.
But o kai bia so e kre.
Sa.
Alaji baba say, dey na mo to TV ni so. But John whiny. And why they work Kessben television 0244 263902 0244 263902 Fabra na Minchao credit CI 20 cities na fagu phone so Alhaj asai baba
Sergio
Jena odi ebreye
Sergio mame ko minika ko has focus so answer nyame aduma next week na has be kokofodua residential campaign be start kokofodua the share say before has be kokofodua no o me covid test next week o mu wia na
kokofodua yi na kotokoro so mu ko we
has
na kotokoro dey eva
kotokoro mu ka se kokofodua
ana mo so mutira mo so ko bi
dabi
kai kwai
ne de na eda hodada se ufiri kufu nkrabo kokofodua no mu ti asen se ufiri kuma se
ne kai why na ye na just on office kwai odeko
aso for play di kai
okay allow me to
the only number of players somebody work 30 players
what Saturday go we what you any phobia one better as we as
say do
come Saturday say no pacho what Saturday go to also phobia
phobia colors ni ni
ko only be you
any go atani ko abra mi jebi kabibia say more neck for us he has a terrible which grab me who's a bit
oh you go you yeah
o mu ye covid test ni wi ana fi mu de mu ni a kire kofodu akesim nti hon ba bi has bet na rom ko mo akoko study ho nyina kama Sejo has a discover player be a friend Ali Ibrahim. Wonderful, very wonderful boy. Very soon a month will be going. Uguso we training din. Nam has a company and brother place and I say yo. And I'm Yaria Bessin see you no. Say Omunta Makwain say Kaklebia now month we do watch him free. Yakosara on money I don't know. You see just Rama place no. And for Makwain sa. And for Makwain say go so was some more na war banner. Inim de sona or the airba tea when the 40 years I didn't know. Say Joe, so far so good. Ubusa and a body meeting ra. See the way forward of the year 2020-2021. How many technical teams here meeting some form of program ra. How many they are my board members in ra. Say Joe Mamenko, paper friend and La Proca. Was a club to Accra, Le Montois, et Montois la paix, Salokolama. De la Lega de Ghana. André, toi, c'est ma paix, la main, tu dis la moi. C'est Joe, la procasse est depuis au moins, c'est quoi tu dis, un craint. Tim Kessben, un craint, le coach n'est pas ligue, non. Au bâtiment, au bâtiment, fala. Tu sais, Joe, quoi, c'est voir. Vous savez, ça aussi, au bâtiment, Ghana, ligue, na. Au bâtiment, ligue, noir. Et me drou, bébé, un peu, na, biao. And the old Jana or Jama, Sana Panoka. Odo and Waka, we are singing to South Ubagilino. We do maybe now and player with Abby.
Once on okay.
O Jana was a club who can one crying.
Okay.
A kai.
Club to Accra.
Sergio, where you abrié. Was still la player to Ghana, la Plessoir d'Italie. Chamotel là-bas, la visité du Ghana, c'est la club du Ghana, sur le matois métier. Amputé. C'est du abrié, c'est une player B. We're gonna need no free tell you Ghana. The Okakwa say, has a first lady in Ruperia Biao. Who free telling the bio crying so Italy, young Kauma Ghana. Sana Pipanoka. Italy is a former one Kauma Ghana. It is Ruperia Bia. Sana Pipanoka. Say how to focus himself, player of free tell you Wabano. Omudomus player Bia.
Omotimbe.
Timo bonus de amaha na play ni so ama. So when in chance so there say club du Ghana o boase.
O bois.
Se do na o di people na chinye.
O bois na club do boase bia.
Se do di akire na hanu na
club du Ghana. Na club du Ghana ni enu say player be free till o bobo ah.
Ade na ice go do mu nyetim.
Minka so munye team, the make can say. Ye nyina ye nim say club du Ghana. And a player be free Italy. Also anamewa. Na fe da do club do was.
Sejo, se we give people chinya, French for fan chow.
I do be ade red. Opposite on Daniel. Na eh white.
Daily graphic, omo kireba no man ni kan. Sejo de wa kireba no man ni kan. Wonya mane.
Na so omo tro ade ma, omo tro ade a obia nim say na tie no motro
say what for one be say challenge French for players
wow presenting na me challenge no friend people
say do no me dia ba
koi
o say we do free tell na ba kwa yi nsuro club do oboase people no campaign we go to express was say club do anyina say ça la soir au plemois à plat de main au tout quoi au jury Collatoire, collalmois, obricomois, monsieur. Sergio, bon, tu peux passer au courrier faire ça, Ninase, Babia Carrela FC Wano, Woma ye astro tefu, papa, Sergio. Womo park no. Sergio. Sergio, womo television, whom park no. And that's it, no, Carrela FC. Sejo, o me se park no to park ni din. O so kura usha. O so usha. O ka kwa che o kura o se ni nchemu kwa so me sambo bi esi ho. Obi a hyebreche ensem.
Aifo.
Obi a hyebreche ensem.
Aife papa.
Karela for no ba ha bi no.
Aife pa.
Yes, ura me na entrance wa se yo.
Nyom na share house.
Nyom na share house.
Omo di sambo bi esi ho.
Didi. Nyeti mo na share house me za.
Omo che ko so tre.
Kotoko o Karela ze kotoko.
Omo che omo tre. Coach ayi efense Paco si fe bien. O ko je tre.
Dada nani ya dina miko.
Oh, da say you hang up on the tree.
Sisi ye kwa na we na say.
Say you hang up on the tree last 2 years. Yes, park remote ndi Usha Sports Stadium.
Okay, you.
Eti ya bidi butu for the abano.
Eje we say mo na mo ko bus bro. Bo ba say ba pani bia na no say. O say pani bia obi na o kwa say.
Ura bi. Abradu be tu brikaba. O tanki be huru say be for the dada.
Say telecati mo wa obi na. Yengwe.
Hello, people see this.
Esi yedasi. Yefasia. Na yebasisia na yababeto aso de amamo. Na Naru. Mr. Sebrodi.
Oh. Ahumtio.
Onazia.
Nanu ebra nana yamponsa kosra omuna samwa. Na me kaise na ubona baso. Na minim se na ye platform no so a.
No
na na uka say ebeya yes
na me catch that sobre
da ebeya nkomusra Mr. Sebroni na baby odane nye he served Kotoko for some 25 years ne Senate one crowd man tuada apana nanti hu bia kaiser uka say ebeya omummo na nyintintia wona na se baby odane nya anopai ne bana oba se Franco na muso aja oba ye gene titina ne oye adwuma Fox FM no pay me sorry na chese a message I'm so wow Jola Kakai so sad
so Sebro Nico
trying near
so sad
me pay baby fan yeah
over 25 years
yes
and you Senate one April year
he was at the secretariat for all these years on kasane de na ye adwuma nko
Juma very crazy my enti kotoka wushia asema abaro no Mr. Sebro ni nyankopon dia
will be soon for over 2 decades he becomes part of the family ti asema ba amushe no mu wasa
mo piano snake na yiri mu yombe no me yiri mu yomba go
ombende say ja omo no mo hono nyo ja omo de wusisi
eni ho ya anu aka nka say kotoko club
mitwa
mo wusisi say ni ba bibiri abakọ and Johnny Snit 1 month to grandmother. Yeah. Do we need who ye can see pa? Steven Babano Mwa Ntubaya Sanko be free ebae. Steven Estate. All right. Mama messages no more kakra Richard Kwabena Bedu. And anyway, about dear Ghanaians, we the Arsenal fans in Ghana know ourselves already. You people shouldn't think because Partey is at Arsenal. You are all coming to support Arsenal now, like you did to Chelsea.
No mubanya do do na
Richard Kwabena Bedu we Facebook. Mami nko na mi SMS no so kakra mami nko Facebook we are about SMS so kakra Kwaku Wallace Sergio, you are doing a great job. Ebenezer Kofitewia, good morning Sergio, my name is Ebenezer, I'm watching you live from Dubai. Yeah, that's it. Sergio, good morning. Okay, I'm just saying message now there. Eric Agabus, good morning sir, I'm watching live from Greece, Athens. Cavani, welcome to the theater of our dreams. I hope your presence will be felt. Kwaku Rock Bendy, watching you live from Sefi Debiso. Nana Movado, sir, good morning. Okateche Nail Arafat, good morning, Sergio. Can my boss Andy Kem help me with the greatest midfielder of all time and the all-time first 11 of the EPL? Kin Hero GH, good work done. Richmond Adabo, Sergio, yes. Isaac Asare, watching you live from Asante Presby, Salem, Mineral Water. Prince Amponsa Sejo, with the Ghanaian community in UAE, Dubai, Dera, Sankofa Restaurant, greet you, pa, always watching you. Oh, yeah, Damasipa, the Ghanaian community in UAE, Dubai, Dera, Sankofa Restaurant, yeah, Damasi. Dewise Alexander, watching you live from Offenso NHIS office. Alexander Dewise Yedamasi. Papa Samoa, Manchester United are finishing the 2020 summer transfer window with a net spend lower than Chelsea. Okay, with a net spent lower than Chelsea during their transfer ban. I have no words. Okay, also the no. I'm saying message corner now. But I'm sure SMS for me 1 page. Be na fi yemfa komotuche no ensha so. Good morning, Sergio. Say did Arsenal complete the sign of Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo? What is so special about Partey? What is so special about Partey? Yes, he's a good player, but Gunners like Sledge should take their time on Facebook. I say a man for kitty. This is EPL. Sedidi anyway every Tafo and so Abre. Good morning. I'm the happiest man right now as my darling team Arsenal, the Gunners, have landed Thomas third party, the exceptional third party, to augment our midfield. Greetings all 7-day Church of Theocracy members of Rani Electricals, Parkoso Estate, Kumasi. Good morning, Sergio. Watching you live from Columbus, Ohio, USA. We have created a North American circle in Columbus, Ohio, USA. We are appealing to the new Asante Kotoko management to find a way to sell Asante Kotoko products online. Yabawa, aka Rocky, we now do a free Columbus, Ohio, USA. General, boss. Good morning. Kayans inside Konongo Lydia Cosmetics. I can't wait for Mary Jata's analysis. Keep the fire burning. Good morning, Sergio. I'm a Pia Mensa Samuel at Dancy Fum. So please, I want Andy to help me if Liverpool have signed any player to support their defense. Greetings to Abdul Rahman, been to schooling at Great Naish near Dogomoro Park. All right. Andy came. Before I send my messages, so no who's Marigata kitty power Black Stars players. So are they? She the selection.
They share the midfield and the players are Newton say on not Party as number 6, and I'm saying Party as number 10. Until no BHL players are deep on not pay the base of the midfield because the defensive player near Kasim and then Joseph Edu. Into any players or more vast experience at the West stage or vast experience when it comes to the Africa competition, you know. Into Partey playing with the likes of Gabi Fernandez, Koke Resurrection, Saul Niguez, mono. He feels that with that quality, with that experience, with that consistent performance in top level football, so only not the base of the midfield, any experience I want in the Blasters, no. Now acting as a mopper and sometimes acting as a central midfielder to box the midfield. I bet working for him. And I make a chance say, "Yeah, Blaster, no, many athletes could be Nibia. And here, we need a player of this still never but near Jai Patricia or no the main man in midfield as the orchestrator." Okay. And only the
offensive midfielder. On the defensive
midfielder. Party as number 10, Penny as number 6.
I see. No, also defense, you know.
Yes.
They're weak.
Yes.
And he'll be the party.
No,
the experience, no.
Yes.
Yeah, now what kind of?
And one was a joke.
Titia crowd. Also, the team in Mawa. Obechiro be a weakness. And then the strength.
Let me say.
Okay, sir.
Meeting your good do.
The good do the okay.
So since the days of John Mensah Vonsano, Yenya centre back partners Biana Omunimo with that consistency. So say be hold it down the back line in solidity there. May show be your experience in an extremely defensive team to say Diego Simeone. Watch this Partey acquire fast protect each other. And we have a new back line. They say the 2 in way. They say a 3 in way, you're 4 and 5 in way. You need that structure no. So you need a player or experience or the back guard job. Little mistakes or slotting in as the 3rd centre back. Instead, say Bemana acquire Nimu, na chile. Meanwhile, Ocean career, the 6, number 6, and a Partey proven. And so I was saying, so we share a midfield now. We each player be a mammy, American key strength and new weakness. And I'm the part Wakasu, ever share or say. Wakasu is the perfect ball winner. Our midfielder. But say Joe,
you were cast to profile this in China. Every 3 tackles, a mum you fouls. Foul your baby tia. Until if I saw no born or cojin so.
Oh, sir.
Yeah. Every 3 tackles are wakasu bekono, a mum you fouls or a year baby tia. So, and no quite after one, why you want to win on a distribution a coin fan. But the distribution I may fail to say. So the Sultana, the key setup, Wakasu, NBA, or winning born away. But say, Joe, young Penisabim, we want a holding midfielder of Juria, which may jab on Diaco, or take all the fundamental basis of a midfielder, ball winning, ball carrying, and ball distribution.
Wow. You remember also, so we didn't, okay. So me bad now,
and the measure party.
Thomas Party.
People
say Thomas Party. Is it that exceptional?
Very exceptional.
Thomas Party. Okay.
Very exceptional player.
Now, what should he be?
Measure ne capabilities as an individual. No measure the positional fit within the Arsenal setup.
Oh, okay. Among others, eh?
Yeah, sure.
You do her now. Watch it. Mr. Kem.
Say, Jolaka.
Bibiaboko.
Namiadom. Dia is a studio to be here.
Yeah.
So, by Busa say, Boko.
Yeah. Come who are one more Nikusia.
Me
how many Nemaku?
Now me pay shit.
So they come on him. Boy, we want we are. Contact Nelson. So some of you know.
When what does it
say? Who bet me traffic?
Oh, happy. Me quite na go
do.
So do.
Yeah, yonko.
Me yonko be in a birthday nti. Sabrina Fia kwachi sike na owo seche Ura Bank ehwa branch. Me wish you happy birthday Mafia. So do. Transfers the nipa mi no pen are dominating all the headlines. Edison Cavani El Matado and then Thomas Partey. Transfer be a course biano a low key. Another rank me boy be a transfer biano. And net transfer as they do. A month for so more beer a ball in yo. Mecadi and Paul Mason. Paul Mason so T said Thomas Partey bana na konya out to crow free sorry. It's all the need Niakuma partner welcome Thomas Partey to the Emirates Stadium and they feel there be a quiet or moon film on the what here. Manchester United akofa Edison Cavani. Sejo, so what's Manchester United? Omo yetima, o check it from the days of Andy Cole, Dwight York, Omo de Babe C, Ruud van Nistelrooy. When Rooney in Babe pay, Van Nistelrooy koi, they're part of buy. When Rooney a constant figure. Yenya Abranti a friend of Carlos Tevez or no son pay. Cristiano Ronaldo as a point Ferguson yini French and in games are no ball in proud to Amokwa win the Champions League in Lusniski in 2007-2008. He was playing Ronaldo behind Wayne Rooney. It is what United setup now. It was a typical setup that was lined up for the typical 4-4-2 setup. And you have the focal point and you have the auxiliary striker behind. And now Manchester United Ediaba BC. Nancy and Sejo, Manchester United intimina and established number 9. Robin van Persie by only Rooney boy and will be with the other brand Manchester United. But Sejo, after Rooney, after Van Persie, United are yet to get an established striker. Or more far rather than Fakao Zakia Zarate, the El Tigre. Oko Colombia omo friend the Tiger. Oba you know Sejo anko yi amfa momo and only another established striker Manchester United full of injuries. And they almost that be last season you one improved performance from Anthony Martial. And for the first time in its 4th season at Manchester United, almost 17 Premier League goals. United faithfuls say with a kind of improvement coach FN Oligon associate Ediabre Anthony Martial and he lining him up as a typical number 9 this season there. That's a Joe or beg glitter from everywhere. But so she sees initial year Manchester United about 3 games in the APL. It hasn't been well for the United team. And then one can say the fear factor last season, Coach FN only gonna associate the buy. No said you fear factor no this particular season aside that, and in 2 games at the Theatre of Dreams, United have conceded 9 goals. And no much me no pay. Nti ne nipa bebre hwe se nka Manchester United ebenya center back dia ba be hwe wana se je o manko ne nipa bebre hwe se with how Nemanja Matic flatter to deceive omo benya holding midfielder na ba be hwe wana o manko but omo call market to go in for an established striker in Edison Cavani. Se he is proving, and he come from a Palermo team. Obian him say in Italy, so we can team produce players over England, Albania, Southampton. When you go to Netherlands, you get a yes. So we France, Albania, Monaco, and from the Jet Fontaine Academy. In Sergio, Italy, it is the Palermo Academy. That is why we have Paolo Izaki, Bruno De Bala, Sabatoli Serigro, Andre Bazzali, Marco Varetti, and a host of other players go through that particular answer and graduating at the Ababeji in world football. Cavani is proving in the Italian Serie A, and what you go can be order. He gave PSG 200 goals in his career. Again, a proven player in the French Ligue 1, and for the Uruguay national team, he was part of the team that won the Copa America in 2011 with Argentina. Another proven and established international in Edison Cavani. Sergio, say Cavani say Niema Ben or de bro park in so. He's versatile. So born number 11 or Bebama. So born number 7 or Bebama. So born as number 9 or Bebama. So born 442 now born 9. Unit said your name Luis Suarez ebo for the Uruguay national team Edison Cavani the Bemau. Until say Cavani na ni enim kan no officer when you at the age of Manchester United. But Sergio, on a contract there is a problem. Problem ni there. Manchester United is not a perfect ground for the South American players. Old Trafford, your baby, as I do. So, what can South American players now mobile won't perform? It started from one Sebastian Veron. With the kind of performance of the man Lazio, proud to know Moka copy more party princess. With Inter Milan in the final, Omolusu by 3 goals there. No BN himself at that time. Now Italian Serie A no rainy. And having the likes of Zinedine Zidane, Alessandro Del Piero, Antonio Conte, and a host of other midfielders in the Italian Serie A. Now, one Sebastian Veron, the best midfielder in the Italian Serie A. Said Joe, no, I'm going to the Veron, Baby PM in the Premier League. And he came and he failed woefully. Kessben be excelling so well in 2002 World Cup for the Brazilian national team. It's in Manchester United himself. If they want a dynamic midfielder, no, the Omoba be shitting him, Nanyama said you, and Yamabeko ye about the United setup. Kessben came and he failed woefully. A Uruguay international in Diego Forlan, ever be see a car on Manchester United said you, he failed woefully. Yenya Golemo Verera, when you were in your chance, baby, another Uruguayan and David Moyes, and fat. Don't forget, say Jesse number 7 I said, oh, de man, Antonio Valencia say an average performance for Manchester United. Said you, Di Maria Babeshe, said you, and Farmer Fabian and Joe Di Maria. Alexis Alejandro Sanchez. And so Babeshe said Jesse number I said you, and far for Alexis Sanchez. Anderson by and far for Anderson. Fred Eba, it has been average. The 2 players that have performed well for Manchester United, Gebrehensi and Carletos Tevez. These are 2 players on by Manchester United. Sara Mekasa said you ometi miabo. Makara Dame Fakao Zatia Dareti said you Nediana Fa. It is our place we munina Sara Meka players said you Omubai Amfa Cavani Babe Count and on also Saba Be another Sara Americana. On also Babe 7 years long. Is it going to work for him? Does he have those spray behind him to perform at the Old Trafford? Said you everything or no. So be adapted so well or be adjusted so well and things will work out for him. But he's an established player, a top quality, and adding up to the United attack. Say you people should watch out for Cavani. But let's hope. Say the history no. Emma Midinechi, Emma 7 years no. Nancy Omo Amashana Enko yin said you and prevent no from scoring with rampant.
All right, just one sentence. Almost Arsenal World Champions League next season with the players as is almost sign. On performance. On about top phone.
Sergio, they can.
Okay.
They can because it now me who say coach in about 4-3-3. I was very happy because I've never been comfortable with the 3-back system.
Okay.
3-back exposed to the defensive lineup and the defensive shape of Arsenal. Until the moment I'm who Gabriel play Hector Bellerin, push Guarantee to the left side of defense. When you're 4 back, they're solid. You have an excellent goalkeeper. When never the Thomas Partey ba. So check him for the snare. Said ne height no only Jacka pet into 6.1. No about Danny Ceballos or 5.10. No about him Mohamed and then you 5.11. It is said Thomas Partey ba become Finfino into coach no in Finfino Botu no should straight away put to the 4-3-3. On for Danny Ceballos on count. Said with that, now you Aubameyang up front, now William up front, now Nicolas Pepe said you are good to go. You only need consistency. And you are good to go.
Marie Tata. Somewhere.
Very cool, Sergio.
I'm not doing no Omuya. As a material, I'm more Kakra. Ubevdi ne Boma, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Mind you, then all one of the brand of pay.
Sergio.
But be say, Matis, who could you tell Sanjo you Mutino, where you could use no Sanjo Muska. Which are Jans and where you do.
That's all kind message me from Dera Park, UAE. UAE, Dera Park, Dubai. Shop around, I'm in our restaurant no tea. Men I'm introducing oh UAE.
Oh Dubai. Okay.
To me, I'm introducing.
I'm not going to do Dubai.
Yeah.
Marco Black Stars team man.
Yeah. Tono shop around and I made dinner for Dera Park. Hana be the high Ghanaian community high says. I saw me Jana on tea. Because you are. And then Ohumi TV so near didn't tea. No, I saw Bashami.
Oh, UAE.
That be. Kruma ye.
Oh, Kruma.
So can shop na me ko yi an.
Masu na me go yi ti o. I report dance area how baby. O ko yi an ya say tuawa o ko yi ye nka.
So my na papa bi pay.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you say we be translate we dey ko ye hwe.
When me yi.
But
me start to be Andy start here na very likely sir Mikel Arteta be moving from the 3-back system and the four midfielders, you know. But currently, be Arsenal and the squad no that's the year now. Lot of wide players. Mikel Arteta team no so anytime be no try so a formation is suited those players, you know. Our long list, even on more attackers and cry PC attackers and forwards are always some person which anymore. So getting Partey, you know. A boost Arsenal squad no and two that's also a change formations and Mikel Arteta I set up now the choice no is between Usama Wa and Thomas Partey and Arsenal for no more but be a manager no and choose and as a player on should and choose no but considering the two players you talk of athleticism favor individual profiles within the EPL you would definitely go for Thomas Partey over Usama Wa two players no say push Arsenal could a corner so won't choose back Thomas Partey I was certain abilities Usama Wa India Mamo Ekofano. But Joe, Marika say fundamentally or 3 basic things be a midfielder be as Saka. Say obey to me winning ball no dear free be so bet me a cater for ball no was a one that or a walk no and then 3 who distributed ball no be a echo and send it to me a mark or accuracy no. So Joe, let me send you Thomas Partey ethic box no. Medical must say see in world football oh a pivot so obi anchor or backline one. Mean to me more player be apart from Thomas Partey. He has the ability to hold down the back line to an extent Obia couldn't anymore or the license and the freedom to go because one Thomas good reading ability from the opposition half with me picking the route of play and sign with me as start picking a spotter or marking. So Joe me persevere Thomas Partey how tactically he fits into the Arsenal setup no and then how on one individually or me fit into the EPL. So Tony Mo and the golden boy mo eba boy kakra me pasa or ban a chicken to be the man near Thomas Partey. According to Squawka, the start kakra na that screen so and he shot dribbles, or shot tackles, or shot aerial duels. So Joe, we are talking about a player, the key asset, air ball winning and distribution, and can dribbles there, and can you say body deal one more. But Thomas Partey stands as one of the best 3 players in Europe. You can't dribble now. Hit map now who no now I corner white no. The difference is no a 2. But be a red near baby Thomas Partey bobo average low or 2 ricketia. But be a pitch no so 90 and a white no the key zone honum there over to Thomas Partey untimi and win the ball so compete here. So the hit map the active one here white no and the general hit map air red no. So Thomas Partey always mobiles the pitch but baby Oyeki very active lenkum adwuma foforo on that game no Sergio double pivot a Ghana boy Antoniana and then Kodwa Samoa but then Kodwa Samoa Europe no more midfield no bo chain but about blaster team no the managers not feel say na juma no the partner Anthony and I obetimi ya juma no I am saying say in Finfi or say very solid midfielder. Yemo Thomas Partey as the number 6. Yempe 8 and can and the Yempe another 10 and can only more 3 midfielders. Say see can say. And you can say man born 8 no, you can say man born 10 no. He playing as the number 6. Ebe set a very solid tone. Eddie am team no say attack here. You lose possession power with Thomas at the base. Me nya show say be hu Eddie am blaster team no. So say Joe, minister a very tough thing Eddie am a blaster for based on the fact we can't bobia.
Okay.
We can't bobia. But say you per se you nya Thomas the best. Or back within the beast no you no. Yema Thomas as the number 6 as the holding midfielder. Nemo 2 and fan kana ho.
Wow. Marijata.
Say yo.
The names one me pa.
Me but
Andy Penwo. Andy Penwo ni mu kakra.
Me no sa our blaster no.
Yeah.
Then when you this is football say yo. O de Pele koto animu na chiri hwia. Pele da hokwa. O de Messi.
Chiri be hwie sa.
No you understand. The team Barcelona free at some point. Messi that's what team no. The best player to me ever game no that's what but the chiri nye. Shekwa Liverpool for fast so she e chiri ho. She Roma for the HO in football ni the basis. And so we see that the basis. And I am saying, sir, right now you need the basis. Who are you? You're consistent back for your mind. You're consistent midfield. Your mind. We don't have it. So it's a person a new team, especially CK Newman on the job. So on Tennessee, he picks a sheet. No, while lining up in the midfield, say I'm a person in a triangular or flat. Say a triangular meaning a pattern will be the bubble. Say never quite Germany. Say about loan anchor to as the loan anchor not to a general. Which one and a CK airpay? It is down to him. But to me, the Oma Patain in a backline and him. This is also question anymore for Fefe. Now send an opera, say Joe,
okay. Marijata Yati na Yonko senior man who unchanda makra into so. Oya Nyamia. Oshanasi. Ana Yankanza. Ukani Nyamia. Oshanasi. Yes. Okoi. Nsiana ba na na fresh no. Yo ha Martin of Frames or workshop. I'm so ready and talk about.
Nothing say they serve me back at
Ah, what Old Trafford? That shows 6. I'm a chicken crank there. So don't buy me a workshop. There was over 6 number 5.
Yes, someone met the shop will be no framing. New now, all have to be
you. Yeah, Afaba.
Since anybody, and I say, for Tony Martin, or Sunday, dear Menti, 7 is real. I'm testing, I'm waiting for your comment. I agree when I say.
I say we are. And so who
me or Sunday near Money Bento Mono James Sono. I'm trying to comment. We can do this as you. English are brought from what the bonny part teams I can see me.
My you support a Biana who be an order, who teams no Man City who was any my ship the bed. Oh, yes, I know. Who's the way by no one? But was happening.
In transfer, Siakasa team being a very good transfer. Yeah, players are open. Ubenya na omonswa omoye surplus to requirement. Ubet ma shippy or out. And I'll be Joe Mokoy. And the Asian. No, we also had the baby.
Man City ni Kaya ko say Diana Chief Boko. Girl name dodging on Okro. Domika Okwa Santine. Asna Nibiba. No nyam na bi nkose boko.
Yeah, say if you know him say e be ko say kwa so atade no. Yeah.
Okokra.
Yeah, say.
Hello. Kwajo. O ma she man you. O ma she man you. Me be say mechanic say me nua no wo dem obeti ni wufu me nua panim. Say a she man you no san ko beti 500 cedis. E wo man you achi na ye dinu basa ma. They say in life nya e basa what dem mo kasa nti. Me say me fa ka chew. O say why? So she oda so te park ne so. Oda so te park no so ko fi. Why?
You go.
Sunday, no. You call UG wedding Nakanu, who take Swag, Deputy Secretary, Niji Kano, was on vanity camera. That elite first match, now let's say lose. In terms of let's say lose, no, I say, Umbertina was a Mimo Bejiska movie. A more 2 o'clock, let's say a bet.
I know they are cheap cocoa to I was not that cheap cocoa.
I was already saying you mean I account. So I did
you go on the dano.
Every investors.
Watch video on the move.
Can we take a Ferredo's plus? Every investors. See a more to cry. You better say. So you say Cassette team being a very good transfer window. I am normally. I am 2. Oma upo mwenye and then omunso a team nimwa omunko emma normal surplus to requirements no utimi shepi omo then it means that you've done a very good transfer. Over Manchester United, for me, this is the most embarrassing transfer season window. Of course, Mejitum say COVID no Emma Nandi can say even on the deadline day and even over the entire transfer window now. Yansha then major movements, say players I can see a move free Akohasika Kessie. Jamapate DNA Akantara Kwaze and do 30,000 to friend a major transfer move. It a camera quest a COVID-19 Kasa Enya Nisun and so bonny. This particular transfer and so teams 90 million to top players because we'll be a second year and a season no crowd bonus to support us in stadium you are not too sure. So Benyeska, so obviously the transfer window now is so exciting. So but I think that Manchester United failed on both fronts. Said the opposite auto and no more person mukono. Ohanya baby. Clearly, Edson Cavani aba. And they go through the details and all that. I agree with almost every single submission he made. But clearly, Cavani transferred to Manchester. Nanya diana Manchester penano. Jadon Sancho and an major targets. They failed woefully. They are before him say, I say almost starting negotiation in them. Tratra hua kopim sabri. There are a lot of no Makasa, even Nanka Manchester, and number 7 Nankasa no here, but rather a centre forward. But Osha Kamia Kweza last minute, and Omoyesa Dilly, Eddie Edson Cavani by. Of course, Obetma rejuvenate, Obetma Bibia, but he's not coming to Manchester United at his prime. And Osha, the South Americans, Omaba Manchester, Omuba Yankuya, we are United fan, a big joy I am shishie. Difference ka krebe wo Edson Cavani ene Radamel Falcao den say Falcao na ofri injury be enche and Oba United, but in terms of age or style and pedigree quite similar. Yenim de Di Maria ba ekoye yenim Juan Sebastian Veron there be ekosi or even the Brazilians when they come to United they are a bit difficult but you hope you say name befa but can mo ship you out now. You ask yourselves Jesse Lingard asotio Phil Jones Dasotio, Sergio Romero. Clearly, who retaining Henderson, Treze, who goalkeepers and Kalisa, Sabakoko. Sergio Romero, Etio, what they saying, goalkeeper, Lee Grant, about 39 years, is still there. Daniel James, Juan Mata, there's about 33 players. So it means that even Yen Shepi out, Omo Intumanya, Obia can say United here centre back. So you know, yes, about 7 centre backs. And all Manchester United. 7. Maguire, Lindelof, Eric Bailly, Phil Jones, Marcos Rojo, Chris Smalling, Eba Bekao, and then Aziel Twanzebe. Amongst them, my GM said, "Oh yeah, dear Pano Okono." That's Chris Smalling. Okay. Yes, centre backs here, for me, the best is Chris Smalling. And no chance any name Mexico and at a point in time, because I'm control Facebook say, so Muntimin Toby Ma, they should keep Chris Smalling. They also shared there, Magua Moye, to the extent they bedroom no any player or any defender, no, and or no. So man in defend the ball. No.
All right.
If it is not comedy, then.
And this is a more de Kotiba and Sikane, one phone flares near the one with the water. So,
Sajo, United fans.
That's more ready to go.
Last day, no. Omutwani fi okoye skirmishes kakano. And Bruno Fernandes by. But this time around the COVID no sa can be. Untimi nkobo dompem sa. Inti Bianca when yasa hohono ewonifi. But a lot of them feel that indeed the issue is not about only wanto a board nankasa. But you see, Sajo, only now so the problem.
I'm going to committee only.
Be 30 seconds. Yes. Yes, say Omon Tomano. I agree. But my problem is say into United squad away. Who hear additions and San Washer Brighton. Who hear additions and San Washer Crystal Palace. Season in na ye more ye tipen ni biawu. Omani no my boy Crystal Palace and then Brighton and Hove Albion. United team now from January 2019. Sorry, January 19th January 2020. Eba one loses single game no. You don't tell me say team be viapa. To me share Crystal Palace. To me share Brighton. And to anuan kasa minimum what is really wrong with Ole. Or your inconsistent performer. But fight team no front. Or be my results be giddy no call off. No asa babiem giddy no call off. I'm beginning to feel that they would have to also look around. Okay. Yes. So some of us, our team in coaching so far. But do our level we say and it means that things are not well.
Yeah,
but my party akwaba to Arsenal. My dream say Arsenal at to player here.
Yeah.
Arsenal at to player here. Maybe Obasha say on so kakra Vera. So if they are going to use him as number 6, so one per Vieira tips will be.
What if Vieira muntem na tune? But Vieira is on okay.
Yes. Be any rule.
Okay.
Your crown name mistake.
Patrick Vieira no.
We are overhead trophies and now wajiji. Who they should profile on Kwan? I would agree with Frank.
Oh, sir.
Profile. Okay. And in a Juma way. The one Vieira who will be a pateni, a baby, who he has a be patent. Maybe so a party they are refined form because Vera is so aggressive.
They are very similar, very similar.
Almost similar on profile no be about. Baby ka crab inside. Vera, the true baby only aggressive in Chamanin Comono or no baby by you get that from
Vera or so great.
We are the do
say you it be an achievement, but in terms of born day.
Okay. Young comrades and
leadership quality.
Young comrades and now I bet Sika kono tweet me that one away. Say as Atletico Madrid why a big mistake bisa. So the party na a mistake. Say Ufri team or
when they say that
about Champions League pa.
Say you under that
level kasi pa that
interview no koye.
But that's almost have the about you.
And no pay my checking it with you. You been a
some number.
How much of us answer number? Yeah. So advising say of course Atletico Madrid was through Arsenal. Omo ya assured of a Champions League game every season. Inti Mao move from Atletico to Arsenal as an advice to Ngofo Mupa.
Yeah, go for super no pay
Mupa.
No, sis, I no pay crown.
I said I feel the deal as I go through na man for Sakofaba.
Sakofaba mo jenu wojuma pa. £260,000 a week.
So 200. No. 200.
200 and 260.
200.
200.
Yes.
Not 260.
Oh, there we two.
What check it?
From
screenshot
to.
And I'm back up now.
So you my screenshot to us now.
So you can euros and pounds no differences.
My screenshot.
Pounds and euro.
And the other pounds.
Pounds.
And the other
pounds.
Yes.
Okay.
It is.
All right. Whatever. 200 or 260.
15 billion a week.
A big money.
15 billion.
15 billion is
a week.
And it's a Ghana.
Old cities.
Old cities.
David, Nina Mamedino. England, which you are about.
Oh, David, I say Gazebino. I can't two cities.
So, can we? I say we have so many of us are saying by calculation.
I ej £500,000 a week. Obviously, you never would know. But Scar won't quite about. So just say, send it and then find it better.
But as if you see, no one can or sporting.
Okay. Greater Accra Regional Circles Council showed the way yesterday when Anayo Amponsa and some management members visited them. Next might be Ashanti Region or BARCC. Let's get ready for a better showdown. By the way, the women organizer of BARCC, Rita Adu, buries the father, opening Kofi Adu on Saturday at Achuma Dako. But the funeral shall be at Asafu, opposite Dance Top Photos in Kumasi. Oh, Rita, yebeba, Miss Sweetheart, yebeba, ne abeja ododo na waye papa Kotoko, yeah, Kotoko, Lady Koko, kama Koto, yeah. Rita, never bad a phone. On fa Kotoko Niagro. Okay. Okay, nice. Oh, a great lady. Nti muma enkoja Rita na onkra ne papa kra dance of food say pamcho memenda na eno so no yeah to also upon the way free UK and so abrayen I say it's unfortunate Partey didn't consider his movement on the ball before agreeing to the EPL deal, but I would rather commend Atletico for being smart, for swapping him with good money for rugged EPL kind of a player Torreira. I've been pushing for a bullying or block forward for United. Let me commend Ole for doing the right thing, for signing ambidextrous all-round centre forward block Cavani. Hey, centre forward block Cavani. Rashford, Greenwood, and Martial will now operate from their comfortable roles. It's not good news at all. May his soul rest in perfect peace for the Krobia family. I'm saying, Mr. Bruni, eh? Ose Bruni, asem na okano. Okay. And so, I don't know. Upon UK. Marinche, we, Michael Abebio, also saying, I'm applauding the President, Nana Akufo-Addo, for making an attempt to pay DK Poison's loan to the state in 1976. The first Guinean boxer to win a world title. He loaned $45,000 to the government, then led by Ake Champon. The money was intended for the purchase of canned mackerel to mitigate the harsh economic and food conditions Ghana was facing. The money was part of his reward for defending his title against Japan's Fukuyama in 1976. The loan has not been paid back to date because shortly after the canned mackerels arrived in Ghana, their Champon regime was overthrown by General Akufo in a military coup d'etat in September 2019. President Nana Addo noted this and he will look into the issue. DK Poison was given a check, but the money is yet to be paid. Kudos to Mr. President. Oh, okay. That answer abandon. We free Michael Abebio. Good morning, Joe. It's been a while you read my message. Well, we move on. You are one in a million. You create for others to follow. You raise for others to join, and your doors are always open for others to share their views. I wish to work under you one day, and I mean it. Nana Hinduya. Didi, anyway, Abba Didi. I have some time to read through the two most circulated letters on social media yesterday. One from PFAG and the other from Asante Kotoko. The PFAG letter was very harmless, as association's core interest is to fight for players' welfare. Genuinely, the letter raised the needed concerns explicitly. Now, the response letter from Kotoko attempted to deal with the concerns brought forth by PFAG. And to the last point, sincerely, Mr. Emmanuel Newton Dasobre's first 3 points should have been enough because they adequately dealt with the issue. And last explanation should have been on the future and welfare of the players involved. Okay. Mr. Yusuf Chipsa didn't write a personal letter So his individualistic association with Asante Kotoko was less important. Mr. Dasobre's last point was very dangerous and only meant to smartly incite Asante Kotoko fans against Chipsa. Yakoba Yabesha Saletena, Didi Eka Hwasenumu, na Yahwe say, Yanino Ebeyadrin, and so, yes, boss. Thomas Partey really had his decision to join Asante Kotoko right. He has left an indelible mark in the La Liga. All that he received were the farthest Atletico Madrid could go. All that he achieved were the farthest Atletico Madrid could go. It is the Champions League they couldn't win, and I don't see them achieving that in the next 5 years, by which time Partey will have been as strong as now. If you go and continue from where ACN left off, as a powerful central midfielder, Alhaji Mama Salia, if you were.
Also, his decision to join Arsenal, but I said his decision to join Kotoko.
Oh, sir.
Kotoko do it. Arsenal
Kotoko so Mikey. He has left an indelible mark.
No, beginning.
Thomas Partey really had his decision to join Arsenal, right? Did I say that?
Yes. Can all of us lie?
Are you sure I said that?
Yeah, train your Andy.
Okay. No, prepare.
And I've been pay some attention to it. Is that they do it?
Now, I said, we knew the season, room, the answer, and they got to go different. Then I'm going to apa osima aduasa enkono ya brobro so a yemra na yemehwe efie de enso kakra kwa mike trase na titru letters mienu a nra na edi akoten pa amanfo eka hunsem api eno kwa menu so yedi a ode hunsem enso ebeba na didi eka bakubi the other one yemhwe the other side obi so diaba osi ye friend no Michael see Joe, I like the response from Asante Kotoko to PFAG. It was fantastic, and we urge the management to match anyone boot for boot. Okay, you see, if Chipsa can't take our club for granted, okay, like that of a strike contract. Chipsa should understand that life isn't all about what we eat today, but tomorrow. Greediness won't land him anywhere. It's very true. When Alhaji Gruza told him, okay, again, I think the club should do away with Yusuf Chipsa's players if it's possible. If I had money, I would have sponsored that. Michael, and we are praying. Okay, quite my story there.
General, you say, Yusuf Alassa Chipsa. Professional Footballers Association of Ghana and what show letter do a goose to say Mojidi se Kumasi Asante Kotoko players be well. Nina say Kotoko platformer or Mosuno or may players no be a free WhatsApp group and so and then Namso Emma Kumasi Asante Kotoko de 1 year and so a day a buy Kratan that television so efa sa insensemono on tea Abajafo Trasi de Genoa Yibishumu Ekakra dia first answer semono General Black Stars ya mobo so e Black Stars camp wa say 10 players na
akoda da so breso de no
but I make an immunity na and I'm see Kumasi Asante Kotoko and so a year no e de krata abaponte ama e chichimu e ye dia first answer Kumasi Asante Kotoko so e de aba the Black Stars of Ghana 10 players and are arriving ahead of the game where betimi akoso na make us say wo mu hwe nim say most of the players be banne most of the players ebebane said the beya echina ye betimi ato preparation so na ekofia da kensi no etimi abaso General yanko Ash Gold sabre womo assigning new goalkeeper from Burkina Faso Oma for new goalkeeper from Burkina Faso goalkeeper no a champion fee na General champion man opportunity so only skills to show anyway and a goalkeeper
Chow the ball man of you.
If you ho.
So the such a video.
Oh, Manini, Tony, you only champ pictures, Pacho, you know. You only champ in general.
Oh,
Tony, Debbie, aha.
Video back.
Ozzy.
Na video back no about to na champion generate no.
No, okay no.
Ah nobody knows what's wala.
Okay.
I'm telling you the truth.
It's your friend Mohammed,
the champion trial on the whole.
when who owns a champion pay
the
whole
it's a football
swimming pool.
It's your friend Mohammed Balu and Waba Ashcode. One I be share was a player now about no Baba Frank Boati and Nemu.
Wow.
Goalkeeper now Uja Timno.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go for Burkina Faso for goalkeeper or Wayepa.
Good high too.
Aye, to Obaba was good ahead of Africa. And then technical team next petty said Obabuasi. No team I join the team no for preparation. You're free Ash Gold they know you're feeling and Sonche Carella. You're called Carella for so say Womo Echirema say Woma ready. Omo pitch no are you ready for gamer and as a league no say omni problem you omo train say sabre club lance say board ebeba no timi abe inspection e dia momo omo so say omo so are you ready omo hwe nim say league no and so eba pa general pa
if they we BB to go by there yeah okay
enti no yen kodoma Ediana Stars and so general omo so ahye training ase almost as I say prepare Pakwesi Febe nany place and so I should train as here. One see Jumedi Kakrabio a year pitch in Chanchanwa. I was so mutimi no more pitch in the general Bibia Danakwemwa, one so elbow modern Sanyama Betima Konkai, and so a day amomo. Yanko Kumasi Asante Korokwase, Kumasi Asante Koroko, say Womakofa physical trainers mienu effing cry abakumase woma join team no and many team no training and players on training no 27 players and many kumase asante koroko training and then training sessions miensa and ebaso woma di kan ba kwanopa ewia baako bebaso enumere no masanso aye baako ene yen hihye dawo edema kumase asante kotoko general project for a year prefab no woma chase se nkrofo ensemo mo kan se awso mutimi ekreti dan on betenem ane njuma on bedi wo no awso munya baabi a omnyama begunte no containers ban no womo dan no edan womu twa aye ne dan omu hwia na fe oma yo office som na fe dwumedie no enso ahyase ene nam so makomase asante korokode womo eye adakoja chi project no ede ababonten chirichimu sedie project no ebesi ayenie enna uko kotoko administrative manager uko ayem penyifo ni nyina obia ayusu the chase wey ene adakoja chi project no enna womo eba beye enso ewo hom kumasi asante koroko enso edie enso eno no general say entire lines consider some call LWAC if you say National Sports Authority say 4 teams and a bebo our Accra Sports Stadium womo consider say Accra Lions ene Bobo Kwefen Intalis, Omufo Meninche, Alwak, no Munkobo, if he said, one more expected supporters, Babakra, Afi, and other supporters do Donano, a bit me about games, no, Tomu de Omunko, Alwak, no Munkobo, now 4 teams na kitchen, woman sonka, Crash Sports Stadium, now woman Timmy Insia Kaino, and so our Crash Sports Stadium, and no any city city, Oko has a so general, Womu Elguso prepared, na sit training now, a year Victoria Adibayo, all year, general, players, no. Training na woman yano general enye easy adimola the sit trainer all year general enye easy or has of work asoye has enso prepare year papa ahead of season and also airba no na club lances same board ebe kwa probontene wo so mekwa Accra Sports Stadium na general wo metima akwa inspection and so e wo ho den Ghana Football Association omo appointing a new technical director omo sanso appointing a opinion a friend of Professor Minta so no so embranomic director of coaching education and onisisia wo metimi aye Mark Ado edi tuja se sabre ogiri se Ghana Football Association I was say fundamentals no and I was say GF no eye niye wo me niye sabre ya dachi bi no o metimi agi trophies demum see e pia ho so magi trophies eni mani me de ye nya abotre kakra emfa mo na fundamentals no and very important wo metimi ntie ni kakra na fe yemfa fie nsem no so ensuo
in your discussion, we can create 5 minutes.
Okay.
Now we later. Now it's some Mr. to be a two. And you know, young Simanum, Kufia Jambo, Marimra, and breaking news about local source in 5 minutes.
For the two text messages now, can I say, for our divided opinion about Kotoko response to a PFAG letter. No. My thinking is that I say try to decouple Chipsa from the role as a player relations manager, my PFAG. So no. And when you start to bring your personal interest or no more, do it create problem. And I think that I also influence Kotoko reply. No.
Okay.
On the matter. To be honest with you,
what you know the who shame?
Not Chipsa.
Chips.
Kotoko reply. Almost the personal way no matter plan because Chipsa wrote the letter and wrote it as a PFAG letter. Probably not a company trade, but he had to sign because that is rule. On a year the player relations manager, I'm a PFAG.
Okay.
But we find ourselves in the situation when it is for interest in other areas.
So who's a conflict via
no, that is rule. That is rule.
But Nipana Ocho letter now command. Also, the interest be or letter now would no.
And I make us say that is and then the influence of Kotoko. Remember, so this letter which I'm can't say Chipsa should have signed the letter. What must say? Maybe ya debia me junko actually. One way and smell bit him the abano. My main country, this is personal.
Okay.
Players here Chipsa show letter. Ba kon ni boss anani bibia aim schoolmate. Meaning the classroom on fans school. But the boy na be share me say Kotoko so boys almost uncle Frankie you be me that say so no like person men amenko to negotiate for the boy no man na me no in recent time no Kotoko anya new management eba bontin for bobum di ho anko na say because me I insist on the right thing Emma player no between say you have something personal anything be a yes but what must say? To be fair, Frank say Frank, this is the situation. Ubeti Maya na Frank is also no man we to want me. But what must say? So sometimes they say, Ubeti ko echibe say, is it good? So be we no. The boy and then to go and fight for the right. A man was and Kotoko. People would interpret it differently, especially Kotoko management. And that's what exactly they've done with Chips Satin. Tina me many chips and come in and letter away. What the administrative officer and as secretary or a PFAG in signing letter away. Because of a normal Ali they have to we say Chips you've had problems with the current CEO Mas and Kotoko in terms of your other relationship connections with them. Kate no so no and surprisingly whatever it is the CEO and also find himself doubling a lot of normal people interest does no more use chips away the same situation he manages players he has Kate one and so take it time to be honest with you even me who when I'm cast chips should have signed this no I think that Kotoko could have replied him without going here why we are you start to create problems with a lot of people because of also interest they see one only interest in it
now just say chips are interested
no I saw them one of the boys now chips actually letter on their behalf no I say they came to me tell you and I'm saying no because why we have an issue intimate me follow Adewe na me catch Frank Naro on to opa busano na Fano also no on follow Adewe and no they are man no PFAG I'm saying say Chips should have signed the letter I say come be from sign because of interest our Kotoko ni issues our ni the current CEO no one what I say but I'm saying so on also current issue na things on also the personal way no influence no ma way na because no man Chips and no issues no the same situation the CEO manages players he also have players he also have links with if we say kids sponsorship what I didn't say antina point for no buy and I think it wasn't necessary are you get what I'm trying to say why you create problems and enemies with the way okay some ko follow ade we ya some ko di boy na chi ko ye no ye genius kamana chosen ko membi kama je percent we fisan kama ye adwuma we kwa but man genius ka no ho nam sino ko ye we ya
bi di boy ni di kra baba ro de
aha me dwuma me ko ye ade we ya wan hwa na o man interpreting differently na o pekotoko adwuma no wan nyanti na o yes say o won say ade no Frank now no to the busam any task na me the cars which no I'm say no I won't do this Frank will bet my also so him do it and a boys woman man no PFAG them say sometimes who ya there e so dream political ho kakra on no nyade bia na
okay
gidigidi ba ko
ba so na so what can oyi say anu ama habibium go say chips and sign no money power for sign
and can get problems
the last point na kotoko so tire nkom so nkotro
na make say o my interest and they play role the same time me point say me say to me I think chips should have signed this letter knowing the history and the issues am war na me dey no at all na me say and I think kotoko the fourth point should have been a reason at all because the first 3 points adequately addresses letter na trouble first mo say o ma yo mo fi WhatsApp platform ko say as far as o me concern no o mo form WhatsApp group bia players na mo so mo ho no mo yo ma de and that WhatsApp group na your official it is so mo you free so because I say management CEO and as administrator you free so players na you free so how does that amount to position of the official position of the management for you to write this letter? So what must say? Let just address it. Okay, so what is the situation about the boy? They would address it neatly on the amount. And to all you know, as a personal normal na abamu, the boys players ni interest no mumu akwa danche. What you message na say?
All right. You have to wait now. Also can
no kakra.
You have 10 minutes.
Okay. So you see for Achinsa no kind in and then they are doing 100% America Krabi count. Na me be baby so kakra count. You see, omo bia omo enyim ye no. Kotokosi wo na na ponsana oye FIFA intermediary. He states it. FIFA intermediary no. Omo yo omo manage players, transfer players, eton players. You see Valasa Chipsa enso so a FIFA intermediary. Club Consult Africa. Into manage players, eton players. We are no free wa Asante Kodokone Club Consults ewo contract omo na koje right a free strike ho omo ne Kotoko contract say strike deal Kotoko management fu free ba yi the previous management sha say omo twa strike contract omo so aba beto aso amoma didi nkomo ne ade there are some points of disagreement no so honum so Kamia said the institution Asante Kodoko the institution Club Consult omo issues then FIFA intermediaries in me no pempia no mo prepare good players so potential is possible along the line e bi kra na yan ponsane chipsa enso so akokrache e will play e bi hopen we are no free in now the substantive issue you see chipsa Professional Footballers Association of Ghana in charge of player relation. No juma di say players are near mankoye no ono na eyenkita ngudi for edemo enti nkasa let away an office and cre but sani achichiri and I see Valasa Chipsa ewo players ono de mama Kotoko na coincidentally players na Kotoko eso omonka omo plans this season no e be year one na you see Valasa manage another Club Consult Africa e manage
who do I specific now
oh minim say and saying also answer small boy no Douglas or saying or join EC
let's say we are Habib Mohammed chips and the Kotoko
Habib Mohammed but I don't know omo call report my PFAG for no okay those who have issues and I say omo call report my PFAG for no ebi Yusuf enkwada ni bia it make be say achidie hu so say nanka say or recusing itself from signing the letter now the letter itself in the content no my dream say PFAG and right boys in the back catch them say omo tete and na say omo ye then omo yi because the complaining na say team no say omo nka omo plans so enti team no crowd no players on WhatsApp platform no omo yi omo free so these are enya niema sanya utie Kotoko response na me sure say PFAG they had sufficient grounds to write My dream saying ye moi and Kasa report because the first thing is to place a call to Asante Kotoko and find out and Sakra and Kebia what you pay any paper at the atro. And two true ni say no Kotoko so far and say nanka you play a free platform so now say Asante Kotoko no kwasem ni say club Asante Kotoko player be outside contract at the end of the season omu bu omu nkonta no omu susu say omodi money nso ani omu a omutimi use nchen enti Kotokonya from so bia so ka say these players are not part of my plans, but the bottom line is that nanka say PFA twen kakra si amfa ne say omu yi omu asi nchen no na kwan a omu fa so no omu party company no omu amfa mra kwan so dia honor the welfare body could have come in. For example, Kotokosi player ABCD onka your plans dia ebi a contract ne say net ye show contract me see etua o ka say ma uko Kotokosi mintua chinchina akodia then PFAG could have come in. Enti there was no sufficient grounds and Kotoko argument say player on come a plans no me nkoya no COVID test owi ano asa akotra ne fie me camp na o kono onkobi. So what is the issue of say player on come plans or on co company be men COVID test?
No, but the letter no much one. I'm say the door is shut. Almost some COVID test, in series.
I'm saying that there are players Kotoko has been emphatic say COVID test be because they are not.
This letter then says that those players I'm saying that from this one, that is what they are saying. The players who are not part of their plans, they wouldn't do the COVID test for them to go back to their family and mingle with their family. It doesn't serve the purpose. PFAG for no, or more pre or more term to do. But there is one thing, maybe the man who signed the PFAG letter was the player relations person. Bakotoko responded the letter to the general secretary. What I say? Omo Troy, even though Omo reference that letter, but they rather wrote to the general secretary of PFAG instead of the player relations. No, I think Kotoko was right in doing so. Do you know why? Chipsa signed a letter say, you see Chipsa, PFAG, they didn't put any portfolio office. So if I'm writing all letters going to us, just GFA. Even if I'm writing to the offense, the dispute committee, I'll address it to the general secretary, and the general secretary will then refer you
normally
to that body.
Say if maybe it's a bit of position.
There's no position.
It's not the general secretary.
But normally, you address to the general secretary, and it will be reference to
Anyway, a minor issue until let's leave it aside. But I think Sergio, the positive thing for me, maybe from a year, I think Kotoko are responding and they have responded appropriately.
Appropriately?
Yes. Me only concern
extreme dissatisfaction that the signatory to your letter is a known registered intermediary who has a contractual relationship with over a dozen of players within our squad. The PFAG cannot and should not be a tool for furthering the cause of any intermediary or agency to propagate the agenda of same. That's sobre. Na Osha Kotoko supporters no respond yes. I feel boot for boot. Yes.
Yeah, but
what be sound? What be sound there? Those two letters no leaky, sir.
And also another question.
They said the first one was leaked.
And I'm saying
the first one was leaked. Kotoko also saw it right to leak the S. Because the PFAG letter was leaked.
Yeah.
And some in Casa I didn't Kotoko letter leaky. Me see why the two letters were leaked. The two. PFAG there.
And I'm reason why one of them was leaked. Until now I have to establish the reason why the first one was leaked.
We find out why the two letters were leaked.
And the reason why the second letter was leaked.
But how
so we have to find out the reason why the first one was leaked.
Who the first one could be leaky fee.
And I'm saying they say establish it.
Correspondence between two institutions.
Yes.
So your letter about
I think the letter was signed on 29th of September.
Okay.
A CDK poison those days in the 70s no
the letter no more
the platform.
Oh, the common minister. The letter was addressed to the sports minister.
Oh, the week I want to say letter now DK no government says blah blah blah.
Do you know my thinking? Do you know my thinking? My thinking is that I think Omuhunu document official document cover side into reading another letter now the Nana Bedu to Asante Troy na or say on compassionate grounds.
Okay.
On one can say to repay loan. Second loan dia katem simbeba interest rate ebeko loan so. Nketi nkebe calculate time na DK point this kind of Ghana buy no. I calculate interest ni na ba nene bi wa catch and say on interest mingu na Ghana ntua de aka no. But the 45,000 the letter no the you word and say compassionate grounds.
So compassionate grounds. Na just a DK oh,
that be yeah. What you say about this letter? No, they are directing the Minister for Finance. Where a letter was addressed to the Sports Minister, but this a copy of this letter, no more the Minister of Finance on just from
the office of the President.
Yeah, now
DK poison.
Passemwe hu
otimi masam
se ankran kokko enyeska odabre no man ho kire ne yakwa ho hihiem nto se me individual me dem sike 5,000
what's the donation or loan
what's loan
agreement to cover
na salutu
but Joe I think that with this PFAG no
kambari the breaking news no e be ba for some pay interest DK police car
so the loan ba na interest rate no so a loan agreement no
interest rate